Yeah, man. So, brother Hakim, it's good to have you in the car. We
Most
vibing out.
definitely, most
You know what I'm
definitely, for sure,
saying?
for sure.
Uh, so let me first and foremost, happy birthday. How does
Appreciate
it
that.
feel to be 30?
You know what, man? It feel amazing. Like usually, I don't celebrate my birthday,
Uh huh.
but I celebrated this year quietly.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because it's a major accomplishment for me. Because I know so many cats who didn't make it to even like 21.
Yeah.
You know, and looking back, it's like, man, I gotta really be grateful.
Yep.
I made it this far, even to be in the city I'm in a position.
Yep.
You know, have a loving family. So.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you gotta appreciate every day of life.
There you go.
Appreciate every day, man. You know, all your loved ones, good health, you know, beautiful seasons like this.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Facts. How do you have you been keeping up with any good music lately? Anything in specific?
Yeah, cause I don't just listen to one genre.
Right.
So it's just singer I call Olivia Dean. She's pretty dope.
Olivia Dean. Okay.
Yeah, Samara Joy, jazz singer, she's dope.
Mm.
As far as rap, you know, I've been keeping up with like Nas and Mass Appeal.
Okay,
Like
those releases are crazy.
yeah,
Okay,
Ghostface Killer album was crazy.
okay. I love Ghostface's album actually.
Man, that shit Supreme Clientele
Tell yeah,
too.
that shit was hard.
Man, that nigga was dropping bars.
Nah, for
Raekwon
sure.
album was crazy.
I like Raekwon's album too. That's
Mobb
fun.
Deep did their thing.
I love that album.
Yeah. Big L, you know, it was good. You know, it was pretty solid. Pretty well put together.
I haven't listened to that one yet. I gotta bump that.
Yeah, you know, it's like unreleased verses, or they put the freestyle with him and Jay-Z on there.
Okay.
You know, so it's just like something to pay homage to him.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's not like no classic or nothing, but I thought that was like real honorable and nice to do that.
Yeah.
You know, because this generation don't know who Big L is at all.
Which is crazy.
Yeah, which is crazy, man. Which they don't know a lot of people though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They probably don't even know Rakim shit.
Which is yeah.
Which is bananas.
Yeah,
but yeah, man, I just been into it. I like that Wrong Streets.
Okay.
And what's his name? Conductor.
Conductors.
Yeah. Conductor's doing this thing, man.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a lot of good music out, man. It's just real quiet because they don't have a machine behind it.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? So if you want to find good music today, you have to really dig and be out here.
You got to search for it.
Yeah, you got to search for it versus back then it was in rotation.
That's a fact.
We was controlling. You know, we was a DJ, so.
That's a fact. Do you think hip hop right now, I'm trying to ask the question a specific way. The message that, like the state of hip hop and where we're at right now, do you approve of the message that these artists are putting out and how they portray and carry themselves? Do you rock with that?
Mainstream, no.
Mainstream.
Underground is some doing it, like Shay Noir.
I love Shay Noir.
She doing it. Ransom doing it.
Ransom
doing
it, bro.
Man, Special. You know, you got
for sure.
People, even Rome, you know, even though he's a street cat, he still drops some stuff about knowledge itself.
For sure. Okay.
But as far as mainstream, man, what I really hate is how the children, like the young boys, man, like how they just promoting violence, you know, but you can't really blame the babies because they think this is the way to be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because the OGs glorified that.
Yeah.
So they think, you know, being a killer is the pinnacle of a man, or selling dope is the pinnacle of a man. And the women, you know, in the mainstream, you know, that's really a big disappointment.
For sure.
You know, and the fact that we, you know, champion that and say, oh, she just being herself and I love that. And it's like, nah, it's actually her being other than self. You know what I mean? Because by nature, that's not who the black woman is. You know what I mean? You're not a ratchet or a savage. Like, I never thought we would be saying this stuff out our own mouth. You know, it's crazy. But nah, I don't approve of the message.
So So I agree with everything you just said, right? And I struggle with this all the time when I do have these conversations, because I know growing up for me, hip hop was that thing where it was just like, you know, nice clothes, parties,
Right. Camaraderie.
grabbing the latest mixtape,
Yeah.
looking at the newest music video,
Yeah.
MTV, VH1, BET.
Yeah.
What was it called? When sometimes late at night on BET, they would play the crazy music videos. Oh my
Are you
God!
talking about BT After Dark?
After
Yeah,
dark, you know what I'm saying? Like
man.
for me, and just understanding, like, oh, that's how they do it on the West Coast. Oh, that's how they do it down south. Oh, that's why they wear those outfits. Like certain things like that. It was those things was cool.
Right.
Killing and selling drugs wasn't put at the forefront.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't. You would hear the bars, you would hear certain things they said, and if you was in that life, you understood what was being said. But now it's just like, hey, murder, kill, do drugs.
Right, yeah.
And
ignorance is bliss now.
And I'm trying to figure out, okay, lack of guidance, OGs telling you this is okay, but it's a hard left. Like it just happened overnight.
It did. It's like you said, this wasn't pushed in the forefront. Like we had cats like Jeezy and Wayne, but they wasn't like promoting.
They wasn't promoting.
You know what I mean?
Not like that.
That's who they was. Like they was some real street cats, and they just rapping about the environment they came up in. They wasn't telling nobody to do this.
No.
And they wasn't rapping about nobody dead homie. Like
no.
That's the crazy part.
No.
Like now the kids is like, they talking about real murders.
Real
You know
murders.
what I mean? Like these is real killers. Like these young kids, they going crazy, man.
And I gotta be honest, if we really, I gotta be honest, I think it started when the drill scene started, bro.
It did. And I noticed that shift even back in my city. Like St. Louis always been dangerous.
Right.
But when drill music came,
it was a wrap.
The murder rate went up.
It skyrocketed.
Like it skyrocketed. It's like 48 killed. 48 shot this weekend, 27 killed.
Yeah, man.
And they all young kids.
16,
yeah,
17.
16, 17 with a 100-round drum. And I'm like, yo, we wouldn't even know where to get that shit.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying.
So that's how you know an older cat is giving them these guns, because they ain't getting it from another kid.
Nah, they're not.
You know what I mean?
They're not.
The crazy part is the reason, I'm going to say rap, I ain't going to just say hip hop. Rap has took this turn with the ratchetness and the drill is because we've made money the standard. It's like, as long as you get in that bag, it's okay. You know what I mean? You can abandon your morals and your principles. As long as you get into that money, as long as you got some clout, it's A-OK with me. And that's the wrong way of thinking.
That's definitely the wrong way of thinking. But I also think if you got a kid that comes from nothing,
right.
And a record label comes knocking on your door and says, hey, we love what you're doing, and we have $100,000 right now for you to sign.
Yeah.
It's hard for you to say no.
Right.
But this is where I have an issue with the record labels and these execs behind these tables that don't really care about any of these black and brown babies.
Right.
That there's just like, they look at it from a specific angle, like, oh, this crew has beef with this crew, let's both sign them. Because if you go online, people love negativity, bro.
Oh yeah, they in the comments arguing everything.
They love negativity.
Yeah.
They love these. People are making a living
off of negativity.
Of negativity.
Especially like gender wars. Like that's how a lot of these podcasts keep their numbers going. And it's like that really ain't helping us
at all.
You know, so yeah, it's crazy, man.
It's
but these labels will do that.
The labels are definitely doing that. They capitalizing off of that, bro. They're capitalizing off of the fact that these guys have beef from different neighborhoods, different blocks. Right. And let's let's sign them both. Let's sign them both, and let's let them diss each other on these tracks. And honestly, if they die, they die. We already made our bread off.
Right.
That's what's really going on, bro.
And we gonna make more bread when they did.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? Even more. It's crazy.
It's tough, man. And I'm big on trying to, if I can, do the best that I can with whoever I come across. I'll be like, bro, you don't gotta do that.
Right, yeah.
You don't have to do that. Like, I don't know what makes you think this is cool, but you know, every action has a reaction. And you know, somebody said this to me the other day. He was like, trouble will find you. If you are causing trouble, that trouble will find you as well.
Most definitely.
So it's just like, is this how you want to live your life? You don't even get to enjoy it. We see it with our favorite musicians right now, right? Like, some of our favorite musicians, these are examples. Like, yo, you had an opportunity of a life. God gave you a gift. He literally gave you a gift. He was like, yo, I see that you've been working hard and you wanted this, and I gave it to you. And you kind of played with the gift I gave you, and now I have to sit you down.
Yeah.
And now I got to sit you down.
Because you chose the basement.
You understand?
And I gave you the gift for improvement. Like,
you understand?
Crazy, man.
It's like, I see it. Like, I see it. I was like, man, I wasn't supposed to. Like, I always say this. I was like, I definitely should not. And I don't even care about fame. But, like, I definitely I wouldn't want that at 18, 19, or 20.
Nah, you ain't mature enough.
You're not mature enough.
You ain't gonna do nothing but splurge.
You understand?
You gonna spend all your cash. Basically, everything you desired, that's what you're going to spend it on. You know what I mean? You're not going to make real investments. You're not going to have good money management.
At all.
You know what I mean? And you're not going to listen to nobody.
Not at all. You got millions of dollars.
And you 18?
What?
You like, man, you ain't never had this and you 40. You know, what can you tell me? So that's really what's going on, too. And they'll tell you that, man, you broke. Now, you know what I mean? You can't tell me nothing. I'm a millionaire.
And now, so we just spoke, and I agree with you. We spoke about the young boys, right?
Right.
Now, these girls.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. Shit, I listen to some of the sexy rap music, but I also think that I'm trying to figure out where did we get lost with that too, because
right.
Because we always had Lil Kim, we always had Trina, right? That was already, they're rappers, but they was talking that shit too.
Yeah.
So where did the straight ratchetness, like, where did we go, like a complete 180 at? Where do you think that happened? Because Trina, Foxy, and Lil Kim, they were saying some real salacious shit.
They were saying some nasty. Lil Kim definitely opened the doors for it, because she was like the biggest one out of all them.
Right.
But it still wasn't like how it is now. So as far as like what did the turn take, to be honest, man, I really don't know. Like you said, it happened overnight.
It definitely happened.
They just start coming out the woodworks, and it's like, yo, it ain't never been like this. You know, usually, you know, you had Eve.
Yeah. I love Eve. She was
spitting though.
I love Eve.
You know what I mean? Even Trina though. Trina had some good records.
For sure.
You know, now it's just like
Remy Ma.
Yeah, Remy Ma. Now they just saying nasty, and it's like even they shows, I noticed all of them, they turn around, shake their ass.
Yeah.
Like that's the go-to.
Yeah.
Like you gotta twerk. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get half naked. So, and I think some of them talented. You know what I mean? I think Lotto was really talented.
Super talented.
I think Megan Thee Stallion's really talented. It's
I
just
agree.
their content. You know, it's like the nigga bashing and telling the world you a savage, and you know what I mean? Even Sexy Red, you know, my pussy pink, booty hole brown.
It's crazy.
What is that to tell the world?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We have to be cognizant of what we say.
I'm with you.
Especially when you're on the world stage.
I'm with you.
You represent your whole nation. You know what I mean? You represent your family, your culture.
Now,
so the fact that you getting on stage saying this, it shows that, okay, this is what we do.
Right. Do you think with these artists they're making they're making these labels all this money? You got all the artists we just named: City Girls, Lotto,
Right.
Sexy
Forgot about
Red,
City Girls. Yeah.
I don't know, the Ice Spices,
Sukiana.
Sukiana, right?
Yeah.
They're
Sukiana.
making a lot of money.
A
Like
lot.
they're making a lot of money off of their artistry. However we may view it, it's their artistry, right? Do you think that they get more praise or they're being laughed at behind the scenes, right? Because to be an entertainer, to be a mainstream entertainer, you you have to have a gimmick and you have to do certain things to get out there, right? Like, because you want
today, yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like you want to have people talking about you, may it be good or bad.
Right.
So I asked, like, do you think corporate execs sitting behind a table, right? Because these corporate execs, they don't know about the culture. They don't care.
They
don't
just shrewdy businessmen.
Yeah, they don't care. They're old white men that have billions of dollars, and they don't care. It's just another thing in their portfolio book or whatever. So I asked, like, hey, I made you all this money as an artist. Do you respect me, or are you laughing at me? And it's just like, yo, you're a joke, but you make me money.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what it is. They laughing. Like, the only people who are praising them is us. You know what I mean? But the execs and the rest of the world, they look at it like it's foolishness.
And how long are we praising them for, though?
A moment. All this is for a moment. I mean, even Chief Keef, we was, champion that. We was egging that on when he was out. But who listening to him now?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
interesting.
it's just we keep following trends. Whatever is popular, we think that's what's okay. That's the thing to do. It don't matter how foolish it is. As long as it's making numbers, getting views, that's what the culture is. That's culture now. And I heard his brother D1.
D1, that's my man.
Yeah, he was saying we gotta stop making culture our North Star. Like, just because something is culture, that's okay.
Yeah.
You got bad culture too. He was like, what about our principles? And more, what about God? And it's like, we damn near abandoned that now.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Because, you don't even see family structure no more.
Nah. You don't even hear them talking. You don't even hear people talking about God.
Nah, you don't. You hear people say, I am God. You know what I mean? And that's ridiculous.
That's super ridiculous.
It's like, so you telling me you the one who designed all this?
Not at all. Some people even in their music, they say that they dancing with the devil. They like to dance with the devil. They playing with the devil. I turn that off immediately.
Yeah. They on demon time.
Yes,
or whatever.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
I'm not trying to hear that. I'm really not trying to hear that.
No, I'm not. Especially when your actions. Yeah.
And now.
Yeah, man.
You cooking right now. You cooking.
You cook what I'm saying.
Yeah, you cooking right now. So now, all right, children, right?
Children, yeah.
Do you have any children right now?
None.
Okay, you don't have. So but you want to have a family, right? Do you?
Yeah, four.
Okay, you want 4. All right, that's what's up. Now, I gotta ask: when your children become of age where they're finally starting to form their own identity, how are you going to monitor what they listen to, but also let them be free, right? Because we all had our age at like specific ages where we found a specific artist that we listened to, and that's all we listened to, right? We kind of formed our personality based off of the music we listened to, the shows we watched, the friends that we hung out with, right?
Even if you was raised right.
You understand? Of course, bro. Of course. So it's like, how would you handle that, like, as a parent?
Well, we're gonna go over the lyrics, and I'm gonna ask them, is this constructive or destructive? what are you learning from these lyrics?
Mm-hmm.
You know, how are these lyrics inspiring you to do better in life?
Mm-hmm.
You know, but even before that, you know, I'm gonna teach them about music because I want to homeschool my children.
Yeah, that's what's up.
So I definitely want to teach them about music theory. You know, different scales and notes and hertz and
Mm-hmm.
just what music is.
For sure.
You know what I mean? That's also the problem today. Like a lot of the artists today don't even know what music is
I don't think so.
or the influence it has on the minds of the people. You know, Jimmy, he say, piece of music ain't nothing but lines and spaces. It's just energy and rest. Now you hear the beats today, there's no rest in between the bars. It's just loud drums. You know, so what that does to the brain is it rattles it.
Yeah.
It causes chaos and confusion like we seeing today.
Yo.
So that's why we seeing a lot of the young children, why they so hyped. It's like a drug. They can't even listen to jazz. It ain't loud enough. They need that dopamine. You know, it need to instantly hit. This is a generation that need instant gratification.
Ain't that something?
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
Ain't that something?
It's crazy. So even the sound is actually more effective.
That frequency is
that
real.
Frequency. Then you got the lyrics on top of that. You know, and Lupe, he actually doing a rap class, and he was teaching about how rap it teach you how to dress. It can teach you how to kill somebody.
Ain't that something?
You know what I mean?
Rap
teach you how to do everything.
It
you know
does.
Like you said, it shaped the whole identity.
It really
man.
do, bro. It really
you know
do, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro.
It really do.
We followed everything they said, literally everything, man. Only to come to find out, majority of it was a lie. So you got to take it with a grain of salt. You know what I mean? But it's some that was educational. You know, you had Tribe. You know, the ones they don't know about mostly.
For sure.
You know what I mean? De La Soul. You know, Nas he's dropping a lot of gems lately.
That's my
You know, so he doing his thing, man.
Now, I'm about to hit a hard left.
Okay.
There's been a lot of conversations as of lately about verses. It came back up because we just did the No Limit Cash Money verses, right?
Right.
And the chatter has been, you know, we would love to see Jay-Z, Sean Carter,
do a verses.
And everybody, the conversation is, yo, who would be the person that we would all want to see him get on a stage and do a 20-song verses with? Right. Who do you think could get on the stage with Jay?
It's only two people.
Come on with it.
Let me. Two, and it's not Drake or Wayne.
It's not Drake or Wayne.
Not Drake or Wayne. They, no offense, they can't hang. You know, he got too many hits. But Nas and Ye.
I agree.
Nas and Ye is the only ones.
I agree.
Kanye got, man, tons of hits.
I agree.
Tons of hits. And then Nas, you know, that's like the people's champion. So it's like, he about the only one. You know, because Ye wouldn't do it. Jay wouldn't do it with Ye because of what they got going on. But, yeah, it's definitely Nas.
It's definitely
Nas. And it's debatable how it will go.
Here's my thing. You know why I agree with both of those people? Because I kept saying Kanye. I was like, yo, it's either Nas or Ye, right?
Yeah.
Ye is going to hit you with, Ye got the hits. Ye got the
anthems.
He got the anthems. Yeah. Like it's gonna shake the building every time, right?
He probably will win though.
So, but here's the thing though. We want to see Jay and Nas, right? Because Nas got records. They're probably not the mainstream hits.
They touch you though.
But they hit you though,
yeah,
bro.
They hit you, yeah. If he pull out Made You Look,
woo!
That shit alone will rock.
Man,
that'll rock the crowd.
It's gonna give you chills. He got records that's you gonna get chills.
Yeah.
But Jay got records that's gonna give you chills too.
Yeah.
You understand? Like,
you do.
So
mainly the ones with Pharrell. I'm like,
I think Pharrell. I also think stuff off of Reasonable Doubt.
Reasonable Doubt. But you think he'll perform something for Reasonable Doubt, though?
I mean, he would be a fool not to. He would
What
be
you think he could pull out, though, in the verses from
I
Reasonable? Because that's like raw.
I gotta sit down and write things. I gotta write it out.
I'm thinking probably like Friend or Foe.
Friend of Foe would be cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's the joint with him and Bleak? I don't think that's on that album though.
Coming of Age.
Coming of Age. I don't know if that's on the first album though.
Yeah, that's on Reasonable Doubt.
Okay, so Coming of Age, that shit hard. What's the joint that Ski Beats made? That beat. It's the
Politics.
No. No.
Oh, Dead Presidents.
Dead Presidents.
Oh, yeah.
Dead Presidents?
He could bring it. But if he bring that out, Nas gonna bring out The World Is Yours.
The World Is Yours is
that
crazy.
You see what I'm saying? That's gonna knock that out the water. So
New York State of Mind, he played that shit. That's different.
Yeah. Me personally, I think Nas gonna get him.
I think so
too. A lot of people say Jay because, like you say, he got the mainstream joints. Yeah. But when it comes to the people, that don't really matter.
It don't matter. It don't matter.
Because them numbers, like,
it don't matter.
Who recently brought it up? They was like, a lot of his music hasn't aged well. You know what I mean? Some of it has. But, like, we not listening to, like, what was it? The one with Emil? That Jigga what? Jigga who?
Okay, I know you're talking about.
I mean? That's not like a timeless record. That was for its time.
If I Ruled the World by Lauryn Hill is a timeless record.
You see what I'm saying? We still bumping that.
Yeah, it's a timeless record. See, that's the thing. Like Nas got a lot of standalone records. Like,
right.
Jay got a lot more feature records.
Exactly. Yeah.
Jay got a lot more feature records. But
that's why I said a lot of his big hits is like Pharrell.
Yeah.
So without that, it's kind of like, where do he stand against Nas?
I don't think he got a chance.
I don't think so, man.
I don't think he got a chance.
I mean, but people forget. I mean, look at the battle. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he knocked him out the park.
He did.
You know, even though that's like some rap shit, but
even though, bruh, he not the only one that knocked him out the park. Remember Renegade, him and Eminem?
That's true.
Eminem smoked Jay on that track.
It's a lot of people who done smoked him before. Big L. L done got him on the freestyle. Shit, I think Jazzo even.
Jazzo.
Got him on the Bring It On record. Even though Jay verse was dope.
Yeah, I gotta hear that one.
But Jazz, man, Jazz was something special. That's like one of the most unsung MCs of all time, you know, but he didn't care about a musical career. You know, so yeah, man.
Yo, Hakim, I appreciate this hip-hop convo, bruh.
Most definitely.
Yo, you really educated on hip-hop. Like, where did the love for hip-hop come from?
I'm probably have to say my mother, man.
Yeah?
My mother put me on, and my barber back home, Gerard on West Florissant.
Okay.
You know, he a big hip-hop head and shit. That's when I first heard, like, certain records. That's when I first heard, like, Shiny Suit Theory, J Electronica, and Jay-Z. So he always been, like, a crate digger.
Wow.
But, yeah, it's been since I was probably, like, elementary, man.
Wow.
You know, I was a loner, too. You know, as far as when it comes to hip-hop, because everybody was listening to, like, Wayne.
Yeah.
You know, I'm listening to the 80s, 90s, you know, but I was listening to Jeezy, too.
Of course.
But on my own time, I'm listening to, like, Public Enemy, LL, Kane, who else, man? EPMD. Man, a lot of them cats from the 80s. Slick Rick, Dougie Fresh, you know what I mean? So it was like, they was looking at me like I was weird, like that shit old.
Nah,
you know what I mean? But I was studying because my mother, she told me I had to study because I told her I wanted to, you know, be involved in this culture. So she made me study everything about it, man. You know, and it's still with me to this day.
We gotta do a part 2, bro.
Yeah, we gotta do a part 2.
We gotta do a part 2.
We gotta.
I like these type of hip hop conversations because it's refreshing.
Yeah,
and it's the essence of what all of this is.
Yeah, because it's everything we do today.
You understand?
The way we dress, we don't dress how they did in the Renaissance era.
No.
You know what I mean? So change our whole, even our speech. you know, our dialect and the rhetoric we use, all that can stem from hip hop. You know, which was influenced by the jazz era, because I mean,
For sure.
you know, energy never dies; it only be transferred. So,
And it's crazy because if you go abroad, you could talk to people about hip hop all day. They still
you really can.
They love hip hop.
From any part of the planet too. That's the thing, man.
They love hip hop, bro.
Yeah, even if they don't speak good English, man.
They'll talk to you about hip hop.
Yeah, I remember my homie Q from the Bronx. He ran into this graffiti artist from Chile.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't even speak good English, man. He knew who Cellar Dwellers was and all like crate digger shit, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, man, how do you know this?
It's a universal language.
Yeah, it's
bro.
universal, man.
It's a universal language, bro.
You know, it covers so much, man. It ain't just rap.
Nah.
You know what I mean? Graffiti.
It's the lifestyle.
Yeah, the whole lifestyle, man.
It's the lifestyle, bro.
We definitely got to do a part 2, though, man. We definitely got to do a part 2, bro. Appreciate this, man.
Appreciate
yes,
you,
sir,
bro.
Man.